Okay, the last one of the 1 point perspective is ellipse right here. Okay, so um, the ellipse are basically oval, right? It's basically a circle and perspective and distance. And it's very difficult to draw the ellipse in accurate proportion. So this is still not quite accurate, but this is one step, like one step that you take. It takes a little bit of time, but it's better than doing a freehand one. So when do you use it? When you have a drawing, perspective drawing, that oval shape is very dominant in the pictures. Like you have a big fountains in the middle, or you have like a big sort of ellipse, kind of a bench or something. So when it's big enough, occupy your drawing, you want them to look accurate, you can use this technique. You know, a lot of columns, like a trash cans, there's a lot of like a cylindrical form in our lives, and if it's small drawing, small, portion of the drawing, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, but you may want to practice so that when you need it, you know how to do it. Okay, so the idea about the ellipse, it comes from the square, right? Because circle fits in square, right? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. So this is, 2.5 inches. This is 2.5 inches. So I'm making the square like this. The circle is supposed to fit perfectly here, right? And I'm using plan view, which is the view looking down. There's no distortion. It's easier for me to explain the concept. So ellipse is like this, right? So ellipse is basically, unless it's actually ellipse shape, a lot of time it's the circles and perspective distance, right? Okay, so how do I fit the circles into the square? Very simple. We've already done the division of the rectangular shape and squares. So two diagonal lines, I found the central point. I do the vertical lines and horizontal line. This gives me the points where the circle is supposed to sit here. So we call it tangent point. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Okay, let's go one more step. Because actually the trick is right here. So we want to try to get 4 extra tangent points. Okay, it's a little bit complicated, but listen. So let's focus on one quadrant here, okay? And see this diagonal line? Here to here, this one. That's what you want to focus on. Try to divide into, oops, let's say like this. 3 equal sections here. Okay, so 1/3, 1/3, and a 1/3 of this one quadrant here. And the extra tangent points always sits slightly over 2/3 from the center. Center, 1/3, 2/3, and slightly over. This is that extra tangent point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 5, right? You can do this in each quadrant, but it takes time, right? So what I'm gonna do is that once I have a tangent point, I'm gonna draw the smaller rectangular shape, sorry, the square inside like this. So I have, oh, there's a 6, right? And there's 7, and there's 8. So now all I need to do is to draw the line supposed to follow this line, right? So of course you can do a little bit better job, but at least this gives you a somewhat educated guess where the tangent point is. Remember, this is not perfect, but at least it's a little bit better than completely guessing where the line goes in here between these two tangent points, right? Okay, so once you understand this process, important part is when you do, let's use this. You can apply this to the receding distorted square. So this is on your handout, right? And what you can do is you can draw the two diagonal line, right? Like this. Have a central point here. And remember, you have to draw towards the vanishing point. Whenever the planes are receding away from you, you have to go back to the vanishing point, right? And then horizon line in this case, it's parallel to here. It's all parallel to the horizon line and then the edge of the paper, right? Okay, so great. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I want to figure out 4 extra tangent point here. So I'm going to do a little bit of divisions here, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, right? And then it's always slightly 2/3 from the center, 1/3, 2/3, slightly over 2/3. So once I have here, I'm going to draw the smaller square, right, inside this box. So I have this, 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 this. So now I can make a little bit better guess of the ellipses here, right? And that's it. You can make it into the column if you want to, right? If you want like this. Oh, sorry, like here. And you have to do the same thing here at the bottoms. Here you do this, 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 and here is the ellipse. And this becomes the columns here. So I just did it very quick, but you can do this with the ruler later on. Okay.